Hi, I'm Bill Allen, your UMA chairman from Not So Sunny, California today. Give you an update on what the association has been doing on your behalf over the last month and a half. We had a successful Washington, D.C. fly-in April 25th and 26th. There was over 130 appointments made to visit individual senators, congressmen, and staff members. While the turnout was good, I continue to see the same participants year after year. I can't tell you how important it is to have you plan now for next year. There seems to be a growing disappointment with incumbents from both parties, so no doubt next year's fly-in will be an opportunity to make a good first impression on many new members that are sure to be elected in November. Please commit yourself now to being in Washington next year. Typically it's in April, and it probably will be in April this year also, or next year also. Our staff will set your appointments, so really all you need to do is show up and tell your story to the members of Congress. It is really easier than it sounds. I find many times that your local congressmen are happy to actually see someone from their home area versus a lobbyist or professional. It's important to stay in touch with your representatives throughout the year, either with letters or attending fundraisers. This is especially true with a highway bill still in limbo. As you may be aware, the industry-supported House highway bill never passed the House. So that put us at a real disadvantage as the House and Senate tries to compromise to get a highway bill passed. The House passed a shell bill with none of the safety provisions that were in the original House version. On the Senate side, there are over 31 mandates, many of which will impact the viability of the motor coach industry adversely. It is estimated that should the Senate version come out of the conference committee intact, there could be an increased cost to a new coach of between $70,000 to $100,000. Just another reason to get to know your senator and congressman. It's really a matter of survival. If they can't put a face on our issues, then the best lobbyists in the world can only go so far. We really need your help to reach Congress. Changing subjects a little bit. The travel exchange, which will be held in Florida in January 20th through the 24th, just opened its registration May 14th. In the first week of registration, over 40% of last year's UMA operator members who attended have already signed up. That's a great start. The convention will have everything you've become accustomed to, plus the opportunity to network with potential customers in the form of NTA tour operators and travel supplier members. So it's great pleasure that I can announce the opening reception will be held at the Kennedy Space Center. That combined with the Broadway luncheon just shows how an already great UMA convention gets even better with the NTA component. I'm really looking forward to our first travel exchange in Orlando. Please plan now to attend. Lastly, your board has been busy on many fronts. Larry Hunt and his meetings committee have worked extremely hard to make sure that our first travel exchange is the best in the industry event. The Strategic Planning Committee just spent 3 days in Chicago mapping out a vision of what's ahead in our industry over the next few years. If you've ever done this, I'm sure you can appreciate the process this involves and the commitment it takes to take 3 days out of a busy month for the good of our industry. On a personal note, I want to thank Dave Brown for even coming, as he was dealing with an ailment that was obviously causing him a great deal of pain. Next week, your board travels to the Wild West of Reno, Nevada, one of our home bases, for our summer board meeting. During this 2-day meeting, we'll be discussing UMA operations and what we can do as board members to increase the value of your membership. The annual budget will also be approved for 2012-2013. It's time to wrap this up. Thanks for listening. As you can tell, I'm a big into communication. If we, as a board, are doing a good job, please let us know. If there's something we're missing, I implore you to contact me or your board member. It's only through everyone's input that we can move forward as an industry. Have a safe and profitable summer. Thanks for listening.